Welcome to this video. In this video, I would like to show and explain to you more about embedded functions within modern ABAP for string templates. I have made already an own video about string templates, how within modern ABAP you can use them and how you can use the embedded functions. And in this video I got a comment saying to me, yeah, please make an own video about more embedded functions for string templates, and that's directly why we're having this video explaining you more about string templates and about the embedded functions. So basically here I would like to show you within a sample program the different capabilities and more about the embedded functions. There within this program I would like to show you these. So first of all I would like to show you how you can output and use dates in strings, times, how you can use amounts, and how you can use the width function, and also the alpha that I think is quite important. At the end of this video I would like to give you a future view on the embedded function, so what kind of embedded function you can use also and how you can use them basically. So first of all, let's get directly started with the first one, and therefore I would like to use LV date. So with these pipes in between, you're using once again the string templates, and therefore I will use first of all date. So therefore with these curly brackets you have to use that you would like to output, and here I would like to use date in this case, and it's datum, so the field of the SYST structure, and here I can use the embedded function date, and I would like to use the format especially or depending on the user itself. Then the next what we have is for time. So here I'm using the component for the time, and once again I'm using the embedded function time and use the user format for using time. The next one is using the currency embedded function for the amount. So therefore within here I'm using the type P for a floating value of 2 decimals and setting it pre-fill to the value 100, and within here I am using this with the currency of euro and putting it into this string. The next what I'm going to use is basically the width. So within here, yeah, please subscribe this YouTube channel. But by the way, also for the ones already done this, thank you so much for your amazing support. I really appreciate this. Within here, you can also specify the width, so the length of the string, setting it fixed to the number of characters, and I'm also using the align embedded function, setting it to right. If you would not use width, then the used string has the width or length depending on how much characters it has, and here because the string has less characters than 30, I am now aligning it to the right side. I could also use center and left to put this into the center or in the left of the whole space that is available. And then I also would like to show you alpha in this case. So once again, it just makes sense to use the width, because alpha basically, if you're using alpha equals in, then at the beginning you are adding zeros to the string, to the numbers, and if you would use out, then you will you would cut off the first zeros, the first spaces. So this is important. And then basically to show you all of these, I am outputting these, and now let's test them basically. And here you can see the date, the time, the amount. So I have used 100, and here we can also see the decimal places. And here, as you can see, at the first we're having some spaces, and I'm aligning it to the right, and this is with the alpha, so there it's pre-filling with the zeros. And this, if you would like to learn more about this, so hitting the F1 key on my keyboard to open up the ABAP keyword documentation for the embedded expressions. Here you can see more embedded functions that you can use within the string templates. I've shown you width, I've shown you align, but you can also use other embedded functions. And for example, if you would like to use how pad or case is, then within here you could, for example, use the hyperlink pad. And then within here, you get the explanation about this embedded function, and you can directly see how you can use this. If you prefer more the online version, then within here you can click to display the web version, and then here you can also open this up in your browser to use there the documentation if you prefer this more. Yeah, and by said this, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions left, please put them in the comment section. As you see right now here, I plan to answer every comment to help everyone. If you have any ideas for future videos, I'm always happy to get to know your ideas, your wishes. And by said this, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.